gon' add to me? Yeah, how you gon' add to me? How you gon' add to me?
Show me what it is you feel for me.
I'm just seeking your enemy.
How you gon' add to me? Yeah, how you gon' add to me? So what you gon' do? Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back with the new video. As you can see, I came in with my girl Ledisi and her smooth joint Add to Me. Love this joint. I talked about it on Current R&B Bangers. Yo, she just released a dope video for it. I'm gonna put it in the more info box. Definitely check it out. Ledisi getting her nice little two-step on. How you gonna add to me? Yeah, how you gonna add to me? Yeah. Hey, that junk is so smooth. Just a smooth vibe. I love the video. Like I said, I'm gonna put it in the more info box. I definitely want y'all to check it out. But I want to congratulate Ledisi on her 3 Grammy nominations. Oh my God, it's so deserving for her. I'm so glad that she got that. She won the Soul Train Award at the Soul Train Awards. I was so glad. She's so underrated and she's been doing this for a while. So I'm so happy that she's getting the love that she definitely deserves. She I'm just happy for Ledisi. I'm really happy for her. The 3 Grammy nominations that she got. I really want her to get 1. At least she can get 1. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of those categories is going to be a little tough because she's in it with one of my boys, PJ Morton. She's in it with him. And then another, most of them, they're in with Bruno Mars. And y'all know how that go and how the Grammys do. But I want Ledisi really to take one home for Best R&B Song. If she can get that one for High, because let me tell you something, DJ Camper, he blessed Ledisi with that joint. I'm telling y'all, DJ Camper has been blessing our R&B artists with some nice, not mainstream, but some current vibes, but they're keeping it R&B. Like he blessed Mary, he blessed Ledisi with this new album, Let Love Rule. And I'm just, yo, check out DJ Camp. I'm so happy what he did for our soul artists. So again, I'm just happy for Ledisi. I want to congratulate all the real R&B artists, the real R&B soul artists that got, nominations for the Grammys, the one that really deserves to be in these categories. But we ain't gonna go there, you know what I'm saying? But again, I had to come in with Ledisi because this joint is so smooth. Just listen to it. Joint is so smooth. But again, congratulations, Ledisi. And well, y'all know what we're here for. We're here for the Current R&B Bangers this week. And y'all know why I do Current R&B Bangers. I do Current R&B Bangers because there are unsigned artists or even signed artists that don't get the love that they deserve on mainstream radio, and some of their songs are better than the ones that's playing on mainstream. And our mainstream stations love to play the same song 50,000 times a day. I know it's all about payola and all that good stuff, but it doesn't seem like our radio stations are breaking R&B artists like they used to. They used to break songs, and these songs used to, really skyrocket because people used to love them. Be like, okay, I'm getting sick of playing this same song all the time. Let's get some new vibes in there. And that's why I always try to say with these radio stations, okay, you might be having to play Rihanna 100,000 times a day. Well, at least 30,000 of those, can we get some new artists up in there? Can we get some new breed in there? So, and then they're the main ones. The radio DJs are complaining that R&B and all that is dead. And I'm like, it's not dead, it's here. Y'all just not playing them. But at Junior's World of Soul, we here playing it, and we definitely give the respect that these, R&B artists deserve, and the ones that just don't get any type of shine, and these songs be so good, and I'll be like, they need to be played on the radio. So here at Junior's World of Soul, we give everybody the shine that they deserve. So, and again, like I will always say, they can try to tell y'all, mainstream can try to tell y'all that R&B soul is dead or it's dying, but it's not. It's here. And at Junior's World of Soul, you can find it here. So let's get into this. I'm not going to keep y'all too long today. I got 3 bangers for y'all this week. And let's get it started. So start with the first banger. It's coming from the legendary In Vogue. It was crazy because I was playing In Vogue like all week. I was playing them on my vinyl because I got their Funky Divas album on vinyl. And then I was just playing it in my headphones and I was just rocking to it at work. So this was the song that I was playing like crazy. And I was just like, I couldn't stop playing it, and it just brought me back to my South Carolina days when I really got into music. And this is the song that I just could not stop playing. But here we go. No, you're never gonna get it. Not this time. Never ever gonna get it. No, you're never gonna get it. Had your chance to make the change. Ooh, pop. So I was playing that song at work like crazy. Like I was at my desk just blasting that joint. I was like, wait a minute, I'm at work. They was knocking on my door like, yo, the music's too loud. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot I was at work. But it's all good. And I'm like, don't that sound good, y'all? Like, if it don't sound good, I cannot trust y'all. For real, for real. If you do not like this song, something is really wrong and you need help. And something is wrong with you because you need help. But anyway, I'm so glad that the girls are still out there doing their thing. Now, yeah, we don't have the original 4, which is what we all want. But at the end of the day, I'm loving that, you know, Cindy, Terry, and Rhonda, they're keeping that En Vogue brand going. They're touring and all that good stuff. So, you know, maybe about a year ago, I was talking about this song. And after they premiered this song, you know, Terry was like, there was a new album coming out. But when I heard the song, I was like, ooh, this gives me En Vogue vibe. The harmonies was there. And the joint that I talked about on Current R&B Bangers, it was called Deja Vu. And if you haven't heard it, you've been under a rock, craziness. But it goes a little something like this. Here we go. Deja vu. Dun, dun, dun. So it gave you like that En Vogue type of, you know, it gave me the En Vogue sound, and I was like, I like it. And then when I found out Raphael Sadiq was part of the project, I was like, oh, I'm hyped, because if y'all know me by now, I love Raphael Sadiq. He's one of my favorite producers of all time, clearly underrated. But I was glad. I was like, yo, the girls is working with Raphael Sadiq. What can they come up with? So then after I was loving Deja Vu and I was hearing interviews with Terry, I was like, yes, we're working with Raphael Sadiq. We also working with Thomas McElroy and Denzel Foster, who basically created the En Vogue sound. So it was like, yo, this album is going to be great. And then they dropped this. And I said, oh, they are not playing, but here we go.
Killing myself and I'm flirting with my reflection. I'm good, loving every inch of my perfect imperfection. I'm good. My curse, my
Woo! So then when I heard this, I was like, yo, En Vogue is not playing. Where is this album at? So, you know, I talked about this joint on Current R&B Banger. So I was like, yo, the girls is doing it. I'm like, where's this album? Where's this album? And then y'all can still hear it has that current knock to it, but it still has that En Vogue vibe that we love from them. And I'm like, Raphael can capture that. You know what I'm saying? So then they came out maybe about a couple of weeks ago. They came out with this song, Have a Seat with Snoop Dogg. And when I heard it and they said it was produced by Raphael Sadiq, y'all, I wasn't happy with it. I was not happy with the song. We gonna keep it real here. I was not happy with the song. I was just like, it just didn't give me the En Vogue vibe that, you know, we love. Like, I'm Good gave me that, Deja Vu gave me that, but I did not get that with Have a Seat with Snoop. And yes, it was produced by Raphael Sadiq. Yes, that's all well and good, but it felt like, to me, as a Raphael Sadiq fan, it didn't feel like it fit En Vogue. It felt like a song that was a leftover from his album, The Way I See It, or Stone Rollin'. As a fan, I was just like, it just didn't fit me. So, of course, when I say it on Twitter, I had somebody hit me, y'all bugging, and it was produced by Raphael Sadiq, and I'm like, you're going to come at me and tell me who it's produced by? I know this. But it just didn't feel like an En Vogue song, and that was just my opinion. But you know, these days on Twitter, you can't have an opinion. Everybody, you gotta always like what your artist like, or whoever your favorite artist, and I don't do that here. Let's just keep it real. It is what it is. So I wasn't happy with it, and clearly a lot of people must have not been happy with the song, because maybe 2 or 3 days later, they released a song entitled Rocket. And when they released this song, it made me forget about Have a Seat. It made me forget about it. I was like, this joint is a banger. It was written by Neo, and this is the first joint on Current R&B Bangers. Here is Rocket. All right. Yo, that joint is smooth. Like, that gave me En Vogue vibe. It has a little current knock to it. I was like, yo, Neo wrote a banger for En Vogue. I love this record. Neo, brother, you did it. Like, for real, y'all need to, man, I really consider Neo like one of the best writers to actually come out of the 2000s. Like, this dude can write. And he wrote En Vogue a nice, smooth banger. Like I said, it has that current knock to it. Excuse me, but it has that good vibe to it, and I like it. And like I said, I love the song. I forgot about Have a Seat. I don't even know what it sounds like. But En Vogue, I am ready for this album. I don't know when it's coming out, but please, y'all are 3 for 4 for me. Can we get this album, please? So the first joint on Current R&B Bangers is Rocket by En Vogue. Now the next artist is an artist that I'm just getting into, and I talked about him on the last Current R&B Bangers, and his name is Azekel. Now again, I found Azekel on singersroom.com. His falsetto is crazy, and I was introduced to his music by this song that I talked on the last Current R&B Bangers video. Is Can We Have Fun in This House Tonight? And it goes a little something like this. Here we go. Have fun in this house tonight. So that's I'm telling y'all, this joint got a nice little groove to it, and as y'all can tell, his falsetto is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said in the last video, I was getting into this joint. He has an EP. 2 EPs entitled Raw 1 and Raw 2, and I was really getting into it. New Romance is my joint. Like, that joint, it's an old record, but I like it. And like my brother Sin always say, yo, better late than never. It doesn't matter when you catch the song, but when you catch it, doesn't matter. If it gets you, it gets you, no matter how old it is. And New Romance is my joint, so I've been jamming to that and really getting into his artistry and checking him out. So, you know, I'm really getting familiar with his EPs or whatever, and I'm rocking to it, you know, for the past couple of days. And then Azekel drops another joint, because I follow him on Twitter, and I follow him on his SoundCloud page, and I follow him on his Instagram, and I'll put all that in the more info box. And he was like, I dropped a new joint. So I'm like, oh man, I'm just getting used to these, trying to get used to these songs, and he dropped a new joint. Well, I am glad that I just put everything to the side and was like, look, I'm going to listen to this song. And all I got to say is, Azekel, you brought it on this song. This song is called Don't Wake the Babies, and this joint is a banger. And here we go. Don't wake the babies. is. Ooh. Come on, man. Get your nice little two-step on. That joint is serious. Like, it's so smooth. I'm loving his vibe. Like, it's smooth. Like, he's giving you that smooth R&B. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really, really digging it. And, yo, I can imagine, like, he do a remix of this song. He can get, like, a Common or a Q-Tip or a Talib Kweli on this joint like that. Like, it's smooth like that. You know what I'm saying? And I just want this song to get so much shine because this song is dope. Like, it's so dope. Like I said, yo, it literally makes me want to just get my drink and get my little two-step on. For real, for real. And this joint is so R&B-ish, but it just has a old school hip hop vibe to it that I can see a rapper having a nice verse. Shoot, I can even see J. Cole or Kendrick on something like this. You know what I'm saying? This is how like smooth this joint is. But yo, Azekel, you got one with this joint. Y'all, please go support this record. He's 2 for 2 on current R&B bangers. Like I said, the first joint was called Can We Have Fun in This House Tonight? And this one is called Don't Wake the Babies. And he has his 2 EPs, Raw 1 and Raw 2. I'm going to put everything in the more info box. I really, really want y'all to check this out because, yo, this brother makes good music and it definitely deserves to shine. So again, Azekel, Don't Wake the Babies. Now, the last artist I found on Singer's Room, which is, I love Singer's Room. I love Singer's Room. You know, I Got Soul. This is rated R&B. This is R&B. They represent R&B the right way. You know what I'm saying? They don't click. They don't use, you know, the quote-unquote mainstream artists that everybody's talking about just to get some clicks. They really represent R&B and give everybody the shine. So I really, really, really respect them. And really, I love going to their pages every day. Just, you know, finding new talent. And so I could talk about on current R&B bangers. So I definitely got to shout them out and give them some love. But again, I found this artist on singersroom.com. And his name is Chuck Adams. Now, I was so touched with his story because he was signed to Roc Nation. He talked to Jay-Z. Like, they had a conversation. He was like, yo, it was so great to, you know, connect to one of my heroes and everything like that. And it was an honor to meet him. And maybe a year later, he was dropped via Twitter. On Twitter, y'all. They dropped this boy on Twitter. He found out that he was not part of the label from Twitter. Now, how devilish is that? Like, and what bothered me, some people be like, oh, some of our R&B artists need to sign with Roc Nation. Really? But anyway, that's neither here nor there because this is Chuck's story. This ain't Junior's opinion. This is Chuck's story. But anyway, he said, you know, after that, you would get very depressed. And he went into a depression and he wrote himself out of it. And that's what I really love about what a real artist is. You put your truth into your music. And he said he wrote the darkest R&B that he's ever written. You know what I'm saying? But after that, he got him, you know, a production deal. And now he's making music. And, you know, this record, Take Me As I Am, that I'm gonna talk about, it really shows a lot of his influences. Now, he's from Nashville, so you're getting a country, you're getting R&B, you're getting hip-hop, you're getting soul. That's his vibe. But, you know, he came up with this record because he said he walked into church and he was tattooed up and, you know, he was just different. And he walked into church and they judged him. In church, they judged him and created their own story for this dude. And it's like, in church though, and that bothers me because, you know, a lot of our older people want our young kids to go in church, but y'all so quick to judge them. And y'all think they want to come into a place where they're judged. You're going into God's temple where he judges nobody. You come as who you are. And, you know, when I heard this record, you can feel the honesty in it. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's what really caught me. And that's what I really love as an artist. If it comes from your heart, it reaches the heart. So this song is called Take Me As I Am. A Mary J. Blige classic joint. I had to throw Mary in there. I'm sorry, Chuck. I just had to do it. But the song is Take Me As I Am. It definitely sounds country, but it still has some soul in it, because soul is about truth, and this is his truth. So here we go. Take Me As I Am, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go.
If you can lift your head, then you can rise on up. Right now I am standing here. Oh, take me as I am.
Come on.
Oh, take me as I am.
Woo! Come on. Take me as I am. Woo! And that's just the chorus. I wish I can play a lot more of the song, because you could tell that, yes, it sounds country, but when you listen to this boy's vocals, you can hear that he has soul. He has soul in it. Like some of the runs that he did in the song, and it just, you could tell the song is from the heart, and it came from a really truthful place. And you know, for me, I can totally relate to this song, because there's a lot of people that just don't accept you for who you are. And it's like, look, take me as I am, or fuck you. That's just where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? If you can't accept me for who I am, then I don't need you in my life. And to have a song like this, it really touched me, and I really, really, really appreciate Chuck for this story, and I definitely want to respect him for making a song like this. And yes, it may sound country, but when you listen to it, it has a soul about it. That yes, it might be country, and you, the first time you hear it, you like, oh, this sounds like a country record, but it has soul in it, and that's why I felt like I had to talk about this song. So Chuck, I cannot wait for more music from you. You have a fan from me just from this song alone. So y'all, the last one of current R&B bangers is Take Me As I Am from Chuck Adams. Beautiful, beautiful record. Well, those are your bangers for the week. It is In Vogue with Rocket, Azekel with Don't Wake the Babies, and Chuck Adams, Take Me As I Am. I hope y'all like the snippets of the song. I hope y'all support them. They're all on your streaming platforms. Again, I'm going to put all the info in the more info box. I definitely want y'all to support these artists, and I want y'all to continue to, you know, check out Julia's World of Soul and current R&B bangers, because I want y'all to also help me to prove to the world that mainstream is lying when they say R&B is dead. It's right here. It is here. I give it to y'all every week. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, I didn't want to keep y'all too long. Y'all know I can talk and go all day long, but I didn't want to keep y'all so long. So since it's Jay-Z's birthday, I figured why not go out with this classic performance from him and the Queen, Miss Mary J. Blige. Can't Knock the Hustle. They did it on Unplugged, one of my favorite performances. And, you know, this always brings me back to the last time I was with my pops. Me and him listened to this song. And he knows I love Mary, and he loves this Unplugged CD by Jay-Z because, you know, being with our family, you start loving he start loving more of the instrumental things and the sounds and everything. It wasn't just about the rap. So, Can't Knock the Hustle, Mary takes it, and happy birthday to Jay-Z, and we gonna end it like this. Here we go.
Sweet expensive clothes, and I sit found funds and spit bait this flow with y'all know. Cause you can't knock.
But until the living, I'm the one who's crazy. How that's the way you're making me feel. I just try to live my, I don't have the time to knock the hustle for real. Hey, I'm out, y'all. Peace.